What's up, everybody? It's me, Greg Miller, and guess what? This episode is brought to you by Blue Apron. Go to blueapron.com/Greggy. You can get your first 3 meals free, a $30 value. The threes confuse me. Now, you might say, Greg, you never use paperwork for these Blue Apron ads, and I'd say you're correct. It's because I love Blue Apron. I'm opening up my personal Blue Apron ad to tell you something. Here's what it is. The other night, I recorded one of these ads, and then I went home, and I had, what did I have, Kevin? You remember this? What did I order?
The miso?
It was the shiitake and black garlic ramen. This ramen was out of the fucking world. I'm not sure if I can curse in ads. Cool Greg, bleep it to be sure. It was great. And then today I had the chili butter steaks. Also amazing. Blue Apron is amazing. They send you the pre-portioned ingredients. They come to you. You open them up. You go step by step through the instructions. You make the meal. You feel like you did something with your life for the day. It's amazing. Now here's where I need the papers though. Blue Apron is teaming with Whole30 to bring you delicious recipes. Our menu will feature 2 Whole30 approved recipes each week, like Mexican spiced barramundi with avocado, toragashi chicken lettuce cups with avocado, and kale and sweet potato salad. Kickstart your new year with Blue Apron and Whole30. I don't know what a barramundi is, but I'm looking forward to eating it because, again, I really use Blue Apron. This is really my app. I order the wine too. Different story, different ad. For now, go to blueapron.com/Greggy. Get your first 3 meals free. Yeah. Check out this menu. $30 off. First order, free shipping. Blueapron.com/Greggy. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. Or as I like to say, barramundi. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Over Greggy show. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Boom gang.
Boom gang. Boom gang. I don't like that guy.
I don't like him either.
I don't like that Cool Greg idolizes him so much.
Cool Greg loves him.
I don't like that his whole thing, is Cool Greg loves him, so he thinks he's a role model, and this guy's just going in and fucking people's lives.
I don't know if role model is the right word.
Maybe that should be my topic.
Yeah, I don't think role model is the right word.
Yo, Cool Greg!
Cool
Over
Greg
here, this
looks
is the
up
pure
to
one
this
at
guy.
Tim
Cool
Gettys.
Greg's editing.
Drinking this. Okay, fine then. I'm just gonna.
All I'm saying is he has headphones on. So
I'm just gonna stick with my point.
You gotta yell louder.
No, I'm just gonna stick with my point that he is.
Yell louder.
I'm just gonna stick with my point that Cool Greg's role model is Boom Gang.
Okay.
Because he's got a video game.
He does.
And he makes funny videos and stuff.
They are
To
really
Cool Greg.
funny.
I mean, once you've seen
In
him,
like a bad
I saw.
way.
The problem is, it's literally like the fucking end of Batman Begins, where like he talks about like we get.
Where are you going? Boom gang.
Stop.
Christopher
I
Nolan.
want to see where this fucking winding road is going
It's
to take
the
us.
escalation where we get bulletproof vests, they get armor piercing rounds.
okay.
You come around now. There's this
start
guy,
wearing a mask, they
the
start
Joker,
being
yeah.
Joker. Got
And
it.
it's the thing of I saw on Reddit yesterday, I believe it was a guy who went into fucking JCPenney's and tried on a suit. And then filmed himself walking out and said, "Hey, have a nice day, man," or whatever. And then went, and like ran out and like, this is what it is now. And now I got a bunch of boot gang people out there.
Boot gang people have been there since day one, man.
Boot gang, like the original Boom gang was the Jackass.
If you're
guys.
not familiar with the boot gang people, they are the one. You know what? Cool Greg, come explain boot gang to everybody. You got to get on the microphone here and explain boot gang.
Bro, boot gang's the shit, man. It's all about being yourself, being happy, all right, making people around you happy.
How is that what you're getting?
Don't they like walk into a Red Lobster
one
and
guy.
steal? Yeah, they steal. One guy walks in, steals a lobster, and runs out. He runs out not paying a tab.
Yeah, but it's for a good time, man. I'm having fun on Instagram watching the shit.
But the
Robin Hood
person
of the people.
he
Robin Hood
steals
of the
from is
people.
not having a good time. Or the person that he's fucking with is not having a good time.
Didn't
That's
he jump
where
through
I have
some
a problem here.
a street merchant's table and shit?
you guys are all right. You guys are looking at it from the wrong perspective, all right?
We're
It's
looking
it's
at it
graffiti,
from the
all right?
perspective of the
What
victim.
we're doing matters more than the fucking bullshit you guys are focused on. All right?
Those are true words.
All right, no. I mean, Boom
Those are
Gang's got a
true
video
words.
game. I like you.
Okay.
You can help me on this one,
Yes.
Tim Gettys, for audio listeners at home. Is that I feel like how you watch YouTube videos? It's just a prank. It's just a prank. Most of those are fake.
Yeah.
I hope Boom Gang is fake. Fake.
That's the problem. Boot gang's not fake.
Yeah, no, it's real.
I see that. This is what I can't get. Remember, I think it was like either an extra live stream, one of those streams where we had to prank call people,
Yeah.
and I just get super uncomfortable with it.
Well, that's different because we're Grimecraft, whatever.
That's there's a thing.
I
Pranks.
just don't like pranks. I just
But you
can't
need to
do
just
them.
commit to understanding what they are and don't do
They're
mean
negative.
things. Don't be mean.
They're
just,
mean.
But they don't need to be. It's only when you make them mean. You get in your head.
Remember
Nick
that-
ruins fun.
remember
Fun
that-
sucker, Nick.
Remember that one time we were at Outback Steakhouse and you drove up and I said, I'm not going to do this, but I thought about doing this. Like if we were to throw a cinder block through your windshield, but film you, and then you get all mad. But then we had another car right there. That we were giving you a brand new car.
Right.
Does that qualify as mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know you guys. You guys would have forgotten to get the car. You'd have been like, we just threw it through your window. There was supposed to be a car here, but we haven't
wait.
sent out those Christmas
Nick,
cards
Nick,
yet,
Nick.
so we'll get around to getting that car later.
Wait, yeah, Kevin. Hold on, I'm sorry. From the press pool, Kevin Coelho, kind of funny.
Now, to be clear, if we were to do that prank and we did have the car, would like, and it was a nice car, you'd be like, that's a much better improvement.
DeLorean, brand new, mint condition.
You still put me through a shock, though.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
And
saying,
you
like,
carved off 2 to 3 days of my life with that.
but did you actually think that? Like, so you
like,
wouldn't want the new car?
You smoked for like 40 years. Like, yeah, come on.
I quit like 2
Nick
years
wants
ago,
to
though.
die in his 2004 Honda Accord.
Uncle
I
Scott's
want
car.
to die at 105 years old.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you get to 100, you're allowed to
I
say
need-
anything
I
or
need-
do anything you
I
want.
need the clearance, guys.
This
to
is
see
my
if we
thing.
could someday do this.
I don't think we
This
can
is
do
my
it.
thing.
I think this is a no. This is a no.
I
go on
want
this one.
your car is. You bitch about your car all the time.
Amazing
It's one of my
shape.
favorite cars.
It's a really nice car.
It's
Except
so
for your
clean.
passenger seat. I don't know if you noticed. I put my
Headrest.
hood up today.
Yeah.
Because that sticky.
I don't know
whatever
what.
you did there.
People ride in the seat and it gets the hair gel on the seat.
I don't like
nasty.
that.
I gotta get it
nasty
off.
People. Yeah.
I gotta get it
Riding in the
off.
seat.
Stop.
I gotta
Make
get it
a
off.
joke about me.
No, it's
I
not
don't
you at
think
all.
it's-
I don't think it's
Not
you.
at all. You don't got the sticky hair. I
No.
got sticky hair. I know.
Thank
that
you for
I-
reminding me of that. I gotta clean
could.
that today.
Real funny, real quick for you too. In the
Yeah.
car, since we're in separate cars, you missed this. That Kevin, Kevin tried to claim that he had never heard of a Tim Tam before when he named you Tim Tam.
That's 100% true. I've
To
been
which
calling
I
him Tim
said
Tam for
maybe he's
years.
just a reincarnated fat Australian person. And that one went
And
over real well.
everyone,
That got a good
everyone
laugh.
in the
That got a
car
really
just
good
thought
laugh.
that was the funniest
He's
thing.
definitely called me Tim Tam since before he knew about Tim Tam.
I know, but I think he's just reincarnated. Because he was trying to come up with a name. We got
'Cause
Nick Knack
I got Nick Knack, Tim
and
Tam,
Tim Tam.
Greg Graham.
Greg Graham doesn't. No, he's. I'm like that's
makes
not.
me almost wanna
I'm like
vomit
that's not a
just
real
thinking
thing. And
about
then we
it.
got this whole thing. He's like,
the-
well, it's a
what's
Nick
real-
Knack, and it's
what's
all.
yeah, like
A
Tim
Nick Knack,
Tam-
you know what a Nick Knack
A Nick
is.
Knack's
Okay,
like
yeah.
a small little thing.
I know what a
Give
Nick
a
Knack
dog a
is,
bone.
but
Right.
what is a Tim Tam? And don't say the Australian thing.
It's an
'cause I didn't
Australian
know-
candy.
That's-
You
I
should know
didn't-
that from when you used to be.
Are you sure?
Australian, man.
I was
Greg Graham.
gonna
just
say.
move on.
Here's the thing, though. I understand that you didn't know about a Tim Tam at
I've
the
never
time.
heard the term Tim Tam before.
But are you
I made
sure?
it up.
You strike me as a man who knows everything. You're a little boy. You're in the Nestle aisle.
was-
You're seeing the crunches. You're seeing all this
Do
other
they
stuff.
have
You're looking
Tim
for your
Tams
mom
here?
because she
You
left you
start
there.
looking on the internet
No.
to find out more about it. You're looking at Encyclopedia Britannica.
This Kevin didn't always exist, and
Yeah.
that's a little known fact,
Okay,
despite the fact I've talked about it a lot.
sure.
But there came a moment. I want to say he was 15 years old.
16 is usually what
when
people say.
this became this. Before then, he was a totally different person. He was not the smart little kid. He was a dumb. He was one of them dumb kids.
One of them dumb kids.
I would argue
Really
I was
nice.
smarter than Kevin
Really
at
nice
that point.
at the time. Remember? Real nice.
He was very nice.
Very nice.
And then
People
this.
would randomly stop me and be like, "Excuse me, you're very nice," and I'd be like,
They
"Oh, thank you
randomly
so-"
say you're very nice. What did they see in you? Like, what were you doing?
I don't know, man.
Just a halo kind of glow. thing?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing it was.
Okay.
His
And then
cousin
that
used
kid
to be
died.
able to dislocate his whole entire arm.
Nice.
So in Walgreens, he would dislocate his arm just to scare people.
Yeah. Okay.
And I say,
Okay.
and I bring you back to this original point. That's just it's just sad and negative to do to people.
Well, and I think it just comes with age.
But
You know,
I don't, maybe I've never been the kind of person that like delighted in other people's suffering. It's just never been my thing.
But it's not even the suffering as much as the reaction and the positivity around you and your friends that
Don't you
you're
have, like,
enjoying
childhood
it.
pranks
Right,
that
but
you
you're
play?
still putting
I'm
someone
not
else
justifying it. I'm saying you age
through
out of
a
it.
world of
Let me walk it
negativity.
back for a second. Do you remember a movie where Johnny Depp played a person named Dean Corso?
No.
Fuck that! I don't remember the name of the movie. IMDb or I forgot. I have a computer phone too. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put.
Well,
it
we
in.
have Kevin too. Kevin, can you look up
Google Johnny
Dean
Depp,
Corso?
Dean Corso.
One
What was the
person,
what was
one
the movie?
person
What was it
talking.
about?
That's the
Why are
problem.
you guys
Devil's
both
ad.
talking?
It was dealing with the devil and Satan and shit. Johnny Depp, Dean Corso. All right.
Dean
That's the character name, Dean Corso.
Corso. Can you
Yeah.
spell Corso for me?
This doesn't ring a bell.
Corso. The ninth gate. Thank you, better
dude,
Kevin.
That's a great movie.
Terrible movie, but.
I love that movie.
Dean Corso in it has this book or whatever. And so then me and my friends were obsessed, watched this movie, and then we had a video camera, and then we wanted to go Poe's house, but it wasn't late enough. And so then we just drove around making our own version of the Ninth Gate. And one of it was that we walked into like a 7-Eleven with the book, or not without the book. I apologize, because he was looking for the book. And we were filming inside a 7-Eleven. This lady didn't, actually a White Hen pantry, I think, if I'm being clear. And she
Sound like a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, because it sounds really weird.
It's a Chicago thing.
White-headed pantry?
White Hen pantry. They got bought out. They're gone. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But eventually he goes up there and asks her if she has the book or whatever. Like, I'm looking for this book. She's like, and she's not English, not fluent.
Sure.
And she's like, I don't.
Adds an extra dimension to
and
this
then she notices there are a
bunch.
bunch of giggling idiots with a camera, and she gets mad and throws us out of the store, right?
Right.
And then we drive around and do something else. And then we came
Sure.
back, and like she was cleaning up, and we like put the book on the window, like we found the book. Like we were being mean, but we're being annoying, of course, because we're kids, and we thought this was the funniest thing in the world. And I think
Right.
now I look back, I'm like, why didn't we learn to play the guitar? Like there was better things to do with our time.
I'm just saying there's more constructive, positive things to do with your time. And and this is the thing about the Boont Gang guy. This is what concerns me about Cool Greg's soul, is that negativity breeds negativity, right? So he's already like looking at this thing like it's a positive thing, but this guy is legitimately breaking the law, which I don't know. I mean, I just feel like there's more positive ways to get
See,
across
that's the
message
thing,
out there.
and that's my thing about why I hope it's fake. Because
I hope it's
No way
fake.
it's
If it's
where
fake, it's
is-
genius.
It's
Where
not
is
fake.
the Boont Gang task force? Why aren't they not swatting and
No,
getting this guy?
he got arrested.
He got arrested. He got
Recently.
bailed out, and then he
Immediately went on.
immediately made a video says, "You'll never get me, coppers."
That I can appreciate. That I appreciate that part.
Yeah.
So that happened. Favorite
I
prank
mean, it's-
that I had no part of. I wish
Yeah.
I did, because this is fucking brilliant. Somebody online, there's a YouTube video that exists of this, took Toy Story 3, and you know the scene where they all are in the
Going to the fire?
incinerator thing,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
about to go down to the fire. They edited the movie so that right after that, the last scene you see is Woody grabbing their hands and closing his eyes. Then it cuts to black and then cuts to the credits. And they showed their mom that as Toy Story 3. So she thought Toy Story 3 just ended with
them all dying.
them all
That's
dying.
horrible.
Because it's them going down, cuts to black credits, and then it's "You've got a friend in me."
Oh my God. Wow. And then you realize the guy singing that song the entire time was the one that ate them afterward or whatever it was.
What?
Like they go into the incinerator and then they get repurposed to something and the guy ate them. You've got a friend in me. Never mind. Let's keep moving on.
I thought we were talking about Randy Newman eating plastic.
Yeah,
I was like,
eat
wait,
plastic.
what?
He might be plastic. No, but this is the thing. Like I see all these guys like YouTubers. And granted, I don't know a lot of them. I'm not. This is all cursory.
But
so
you see
please,
these prank
correct me if
people.
I'm
You see Boont Gang. You see
careful
I
with what you're
Justine.
saying.
Right, you see, well, not I Justine, but you asshole. But no, you see a lot of these guys on YouTube being like mean to each other or like just cultivating that environment. And I'm like, oh man, I just don't get why people would want to like be in that world or like.
Cool Greg was
wanna-
at my house setting up for Cooking with Greggy, and we were watching some live stream on Twitch of somebody else he follows that was driving a bus around LA, making people doing stupid, crazy stuff, getting shot with paintball guns, point blank range, and walking around Skid Row and stuff.
Bum fights.
Oh yeah,
It wasn't
bum
that,
fights.
but I understand what you're
It's
talking about.
modern day bum fights.
Yeah, those were horrible. Horrible.
All of this is horrible. Period. We get to sit around here talking at a table. We're doing it right. Making quality internet content.
We are making quality internet
without
content
fucking
here.
with people.
Do you feel we are in the battle for
We fuck
Cool
with
Greg's
Kevin
soul?
sometimes. Yes, I do.
Like he's got the devil
does
on
that
his
mean?
shoulder, and then
I
he's got
feel
all
like
of us.
I'm.
No.
Like, well, he just came in and said Boont Gang's his fucking role
He
model.
said a whole bunch of shit and no one listens to all those things. They just
I
let
feel like
those
I'm
slide.
Willem Dafoe and you're Tom Berenger, and we're fighting for Charlie Sheen's soul in Platoon.
Wow, that's a dated reference.
It really
I'm sorry.
is.
I couldn't help you too much
It
on
really
that one.
is. But in this one, just know that Tom Berenger was the bad guy.
Really?
Yeah, he was bad.
Because you know where Tom Berenger went to school, don't you?
Wait, Mizzou? M-I-Z-Z-O-U?
Z-O-U.
M-O-U-S-E?
No, don't do that. Don't
You pissed
give
about
it to
that?
them.
You hate
Yeah,
that,
make it
right?
relevant to
People do that a
everyone.
lot of the time, right? See, look, I'm delighting in your anguish. Isn't that bad? No, it's like, what was the YouTubers that were going back and forth, yelling at each other for...
bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to go into that.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, we don't want
it's
to.
kind of like
We
Voldemort.
promote positivity and being good to each other, right? That's why you learn from our mistakes. Don't go watch The Ninth Gate and then reenact it at a White Hen. Also,
What movie- let's
don't
promote someone. Let's be smart about this. If we don't want people doing negative things, what's something positive we want people to do? What's a movie scene we want everyone out there to go reenact in their lives?
remember when Spider-Man stops that plane. that was pretty cool. We could all do that
He
kind of
stopped the
shit.
plane?
You know what I mean? Well, actually, the plane crashes all the same. But I mean, like
You and Tony Stark like packs all of his important shit
Yeah,
into
in
one plane,
and flies
and then
off.
nobody's
Oh,
protecting
I
it.
thought about Spider-Man
He has a
2.
sea of Iron Man suits.
Stops the train.
That was a great scene. Remember?
Don't try that.
No, don't do that.
Do not try to stop a train.
Don't jump in front of trains.
No.
Okay, good
Don't do
movie
it.
scene to reenact. That's a positive.
What's like a
thing.
positive thing?
Well, what's the whole movie? Pay It Forward with Haley Joel Osment, except for the whole ending when they die. But I mean, like,
Don't do that. Yeah.
if you do it up until that point, pretty great.
Spider-Man 3. Dance down the street.
No, don't do Spider-Man 3. Don't reenact Spider-Man 3. Don't do that. Yeah, we're hanging out.
Pranks and happy pranks.
Yeah, happy pranks.
From bad pranks.
I mean,
to
I
good
feel like
pranks.
that's a good way to do it, right? Is
I mean,
there?
it's potpourri is what I think it is.
It is.
We can
It's
do whatever we
potpourri.
want for 20,
Name
30
it
minutes.
potpourri if you can spell. We'll see how Kevin spells
Rambling, that's
potpourri.
fine. Kind of
I
funny
think
rambling.
we've been talking about pranks the entire time.
Yeah, we've been talking about Boon
Well,
Gang.
didn't we do pranks
Just use
recently?
Boon Gang
No.
as the thumb. Use him as the thumb. Just run away.
Oh, so it's an animated gift thumb.
Well, he could be in action, just blurred, because he runs.
Sure, he's running so
So
fast.
fast.
Yeah,
he's a very fast
exactly.
runner.
Okay.
No, but I mean that's the thing. Like, I would be all for pranks if there was a positive thing. Like, hey, like, doesn't it feel much better if you're like, hey, you're having a bad time, and then boom, I give you a present and it fixes that bad time.
That I mean,
But you
well,
don't know what it said.
if he caused the bad time, let me lay
That's more of a surprise.
this one on you.
Lay it all over me.
Situation.
This was making the rounds yesterday on the Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah Hill standing out on the streets, I believe in New York, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Just standing on the
Mm-hmm.
street waiting for something or whatever. Crazy fan runs up with the camera screaming at him. Blah 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 blah. Fan turns out to be Leonardo DiCaprio, who immediately puts on the phone, gives him a hug, and Jonah Hill's doing like this whole thing, like, oh my god, he got me so good.
Yeah, but with Jonah Hill's condition, I wouldn't want to surprise.
What do you
him.
mean his condition?
Well, what condition was he in? Was he big
You
Jonah
mean,
Hill or
you mean-
small
oh,
Jonah Hill?
here we go. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think he's big now.
No, he's medium Jonah Hill, I think.
I was just saying, can't run up on
Where
you.
the fuck was Jonah Hill in Disaster
Scare
Artist?
him. I don't know.
Conspicuously missing, I'd say.
Is he? I guess he is a part of that whole gang, right?
Boom King.
Boom gang.
Can we just say that for everything?
I think,
You let me know,
it
right?
goes everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Game Over Greggy show. Each and every week, 4, sometimes 3 best friends gather on this table. Each bring a random topic discussion for your amusement. If you like that, head over to patreon.com/kindafunny, where you can get each and every episode early, along with helping us keep the lights on. If you got no bucks to toss our way, though, no big deal. Head over to youtube.com/kindafunny, where we put the entire show up, topic by topic, day by day, until it goes up as one big video and MP3. Yes, notably, only 3 of us on the show today.
Yeah, why, Greg?
Because I don't know if you know this, guys. Kind of funny best friends. I spy on you all the time, mainly in the shower. What's up, Trevor Starkey? But also on all the forums and stuff. And I had seen the not undercurrent, but a lot of people had been saying, man, there's been too many guests as of late, and blah, 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 blah. I'd really like to just see it be the 3 guys.
Yeah, why don't they just do 3? They don't always need to have 4. It's like,
Yeah.
you're right.
You know, it's
are
something
right.
interesting I hadn't thought of. Like when the show had been 4 forever, even when like one of us wasn't here, we'd have the 4th person in. And so then when Colin left, it was just, let's have a rotating 4th guest at all times. And I think for the most part, for me, where if you're coming to the table, you're cool and we know who you are and you're going to fit in and do a topic. But I understand that, yeah, lately topic or shows had been a little bit of like, who are you? Let's expand on that for 4 topics and not have headlines and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So we heard you. But the problem was we already booked out a lot of guests and filmed a lot of episodes by then. So, hey, we're going to close it out this way for this year. Figure out how it is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because we're 2 more this year.
We got 2
Now,
more
these
to
are
do.
all out of sync, obviously. I mean, in terms of like history. I think as of recording this one, we still haven't recorded Game Over Greggy Show 200 with Max Landis. So it's really, time warp on how this is all.
You just broke my brain. I can't tell if you're screwing around or not.
Thanks for watching the Game Over Greggy Show, everybody. Click here to watch more episodes. I don't know. I've been drinking all day. Click here to subscribe. Here's the Patreon. And then right down there is the old Barramundi ad from Blue Apron. If these post out of order, that won't make sense. But if they post in order, guess what? Continuity.